or it is actually one of his better games. As Misfortune is the final pick there for Johnson. It has been a minute since I've seen this champion.
It has been a long time, and MF has so many different builds to hold on to that dash until he was at the mini wave. May have to flash. We'll see if he can sidestep, but...
Oh, we got him! Afro is going to get the read on the other end. Good patience there. That might be enough. That is it. First blood over to Johnson.
Afro played that so well, just completely waited out. It's boots to no boots. So he's not going to hook early. He's going to walk up for the passive auto there for the root, but now it's a 50-50.
The Dragon reset. Time to flip. Lee Sin's going to win it. The smite is good. Winsome, though, awfully low. Does get felled by Jose.
Exactly.
Hot tips from Azael. Fudge and Blabber onto Takoi.
Uh-oh.
Little Gloom proc. There's the Q. Blabber going in late, but trying to get the damage done. That's more than enough. Beautiful chain from Fudge. Sets it up for Blabber.
Yeah, and that was actually really smart. You'll notice that C9, they didn't go in at the same time because they don't want to get hit by the same fear, but Blabber in trouble now.
Good kick. Very late, but...
The burn!
Necessary. Still not enough. The burn is there.
He wanted to go armor to make sure he could live, as Winsome will be forced to flash there, but should...
Oh, the hook's good. No, that should be enough. Winston, no ulti. Alistar very squishy. One lost order needed. Takoi's good for it. And Jose in C9's jungle right now. Fudge looking for Afro. Afro not 6. Winston with a good double pulp. He's 6 now as well. Afro is low. Blabber going to dive back in, and that's an easy kill for Fudge.
Faster. But of course, the true damage as well against an armor stacker is really, really valuable. If he wants to equal to that, but it will be a fast 2 items here for Johnson, and then it's just going to be about setup. Like, can you actually lock people in place for him to make that happen? Takoi doesn't quite have the ulti.
Yeah, it's just barely not off cooldown. And there's Jose Diodo coming in as well to reinforce, but there is no dive. Probably just covering there in case Blabber wasn't there. We know Blabber was just topside though. Dropped the Herald there, giving Summit that first tower, which actually gives them the goal.
Traded for the Dragon on the other side. FlyQuest had a good setup with the vision. So Cloud9 want to play towards sides, just try to extend a gold lead before they potentially have to 5v5. Because their comp really isn't built that well for it. You know, theoretically, Summit, who is very rich, you know, he can have that fight where he just like gets onto the backline and kills them off, but Winsome in trouble now.
Ulti's going to follow Berserker, just barely gets out of the way, but I don't think Winsome's going to live to tell the tale. Kumo flies on in for the execution ulti.
That's a lot spent, but they're going to try to get more off this. So, you know, if you can get the tower, it's pretty worthwhile, and I think they should be able to. We see that Summit is shown bot lane. We know he doesn't have TP, so they commit a lot to get this side. You know, Summit, if he can get in onto Johnson and kill him off, that's great. But with Nautilus and Malphite and Viego and the fear from Vex as well, you know, all pinning you down, it seems pretty tricky.
Ooh, actually, I like this. Fudge shadowing the bottom side now. No, Kumo going to be the target. Like you said, it's very tanky on the armor side, but Kumo not so good against the LeBlanc, and Summit's just going for it. He's just going to send it. He's got the ulti at the ready, and this should be a kill. The dive is good. Summit is going to flash
over here to the Baron. They're going to try to rush this down.
Malphite ulti, there's 2. MF ulti over the top as well. Summit is going to be forced to get it, and the MF ulti steals the Baron. Blabber, he had to smite. He was so low, Kumo's going to die, but the steal from Johnson's going to save that play.
Say like 60 or so? And it's actually the MF that takes it, which is so bad for C9, who thought they had the angle for such a good play cross map here. Instead, they lose 2 tier 2 towers. They lose the Baron.
Up 1,500 gold.
And it's hard to push into Baron. This is the thing. It's like, it's such a big swing in the game, because if 131 gets out of negative 1.5k, right, for C9 taking it, and so we're going to see maybe a pick here on Winsome mid.
More engaged. Alistar forced to pop the ulti. Vex is going to ride on in. The damage is still enough through the alley ult.
Not even in like super crazy positions, but Cloud9 has just kind of lost control of the map. And because
even with the advantage Cloud9 have, but they flipped the game completely on its head. Soul point now, gold advantage still for them. C9 are looking. Now someone's involved in the 5v5. Afro's going to be the target, but that damage onto Summit. He's going to force a pretty early ulti, so Afro's going to die.
Jose has ult in 1 second.
Position, but Jose...
If you go into the pit with Malphite, Vex, MF around, that is scary stuff. But Johnson caught!
A flank, but a good stopwatch there. Johnson not going to be the target, but Summit's going to spin on in. They need to get this kill, and they will. It's Fudge able to find the shutdown. Now Afro's just going to be left down the front line, and Nautilus can do nothing but die. Cloud9.
Dragon during the Baron power play here, so push out the lanes, secure this Dragon, stave off Soul. That'll buy Cloud9 a lot of time. Steal this Dragon or something, because Ocean Soul would be probably doomed.
Summit also with a big flank, but Winsome an easy target for FlyQuest to start out on. Does ulti. Takoi goes in, but here's Summit again. Fudge also trying to pincer it in, and Cloud9, they may have found it. Takoi gonna be the target, but Blabber, he's just gonna get Malphite ultied into oblivion, but Summit is just going into the thick of the enemy backline. He is trying to 1v5. He's taking out Kumo, but the ulti's gonna run out. He flashes out of the way. Jose Diodo finds a kill on the other side as Johnson able to grab 2 on the other side of of it all. A double Berserker, but it's just not enough. Fudge is alive, but not for much longer. Jose finds the outplay.
Over the wall, trying to chunk Jose out because it initially looked like it might have been a fight for the Dragon, but Winsome stepping forward, really getting focused in on Decoy, even committing the ult.
They're trying to room together and get some, but FlyQuest committing forward to the top side. It's 4v4 right now. Winsome sees the angle. It's Afro that he wants to go for. Berserker with the ulti from downtown does snag a couple. Now Berserker is going to be hit very quickly. Kuma with the TP as Johnson just takes out Fudge. Decoy finds the ulti hook. Yeah, ulti on through, and Johnson finds 2.
Yeah, they get 2, and now they're just going to keep pushing. Notice that Kumo didn't spend the ulti. Oh, that connects. I don't think you take that on Tryndamere, though. He has ulti up, so he can actually turn and kill you. But they can threaten a dive here. They can continue to push through. There's not a lot of wave clear, so I think it's at the very least going to be the inhib. You can see Summit's trying to push out mid frantically because he knows that they could go for multiple inhibs here potentially, and we'll see if they want to try to go for the end. They are posturing for it, so you've got to clear out these minions as best as you can. Summit now returning to the team, but still, it's a 3v4 here. Kind of unexpectedly. And now, Summit, he's just staying for this.
Greedy. Takes the tower, gets slow, but
Baron's damage is nothing, right? Like, you can just stay on that thing forever.
Goodness.
Summit in some trouble
That's
here,
a lot
though.
of damage. Gonna be forced to burn the ulti. Jose with a beautiful little play, snuck into the little fog that Viego sets up for himself, and FlyQuest with an
Something happened later, but their chances are dwindling very, very quickly. FlyQuest will have Baron. They will find them as long as they have someone like the Malphite marking the Tryndamere, so we can't just get a free flank onto your backline. It's really tough for them to do anything, but they're going to try to fight here.
Running at them, and there we go. Kuma, no, Decoy flying in. There's Kuma on the backside as Johnson is going to shut down Berserker. Summit just CC'd to death like he can't do anything, and the rest of Cloud9 are just going to die. It's Fudge that finds the kill onto Decoy, but Blabber goes down to Kuma on the front side of it all. Winsome with a decent pulverize, but like, what are you going to do? It's 3v1.
There's a turret hitting the Malphite, I swear. It's also just going up.
It's a lie. The turret isn't real. Jose Diodo hunts down Summit, and FlyQuest are going to keep their big playoff seed dreams alive. They will upset Cloud9.
Oh my God, it's a day of upsets here in Cloud9. They drop another one. FlyQuest